It's time for Scream Games. Welcome everybody to our first edition of Scream Games with me, Steve, you, Tori, and them, Josh.
Hello.
Today we're going to be playing Outlast. We're going to start a new game, Josh, okay?
Yeah.
So, Josh, you've played this game?
I have, yes.
How many times?
A couple times I've played this.
Couple times, okay. We're going to see how well you get on.
It still gives me the... it still creeps me out a bit.
Give me the willies.
Ooh.
Delete number 2.
Number 2.
Never actually... I've seen snippets when you've played it before, but I've never actually...
Played it.
No.
It's really good because it kind of... It makes you feel helpless because all you can do is look around and you can't do anything. And I on Xbox Live, that's how I got into it. As I'd heard that it was spooky, and I remember waiting because Xbox used to tell us months in advance what was going to be on Game Pass. Not Game Pass. Games with Gold.
Have you played the second one of this?
No, I haven't.
I've started playing the second one and it actually really creeped me out.
No, so you got the trilogy, didn't you, for Christmas?
Yeah, I got the...
So, what's the premise of this?
He's a investigative reporter. He goes to this asylum to see what the real crack is, what the real deal is. He's a bit of a Velma.
Ah,
See if the
my
camera picks
least
that up.
favourite Scooby-Doo.
What?
Saying that, I did dress up as for Halloween one year.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, we're 2 minutes in. Good, I can swear.
Ooh.
milesupsure@gmail.com. You don't know me. I have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. That's why they include long words like monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Barkoff Psychiatric Systems' facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I'm very much breaking right now, but seriously, things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed.
Ooh.
So, Josh, have you got to the end of this game?
Not to the end, no.
I recently got to the end of it. Well, I say recently, in the last year. After not playing it for about 2 years going on.
Imagine getting a letter like that. Would you just think, no, for that, I'm not doing that?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of says how desperate he was. I like that nice reflective mirror on the door.
Nice touch.
So it's still kind of light when you get here. Objectives are updated in the reporter's notebook. Documents.
Can you go inside? Yeah.
I don't know, Josh. You've got the controller.
So in theory, they should be able to see if there's anyone in there.
Yeah. You're not a ghost.
Was the dot in the screen part of like...
That's the dot in the screen is like your cursor. So
Oh, okay, it's nothing like...
No. One.
Yeah,
no.
it says to raise your camcorder. I don't know if you'd already raised it.
No. So if Josh raises it now, there you've got... Raise it again. There's all the camcordery stuff.
I see.
And then when that little thing in the corner comes up, you're saving something that's... You film something that's worth it. So yeah, this game's made me wee a lot. I have to admit. And it's very creepy to play by yourself. Come on, Josh, you know you can't get through the front door. But why are the military tanks there? So, would you say this is one of the scariest games you've played, Josh?
One of the scariest games.
What is the scariest game? Not Outlast or Outlast 2.
I think a game that's slightly... When I first played it, it's just those sections that I wasn't expecting to happen.
So with the Xbox, if you've got Kinect, you can put it on like super sensitive mode. So if you're too noisy, the alien finds you.
Oh,
As
really?
in, if you're too noisy playing it, like you're sat on the sofa, and if you move too much, the alien like sees you moving.
That's cool.
It's really cool, but the selling point of the Xbox One was that it came with Kinect. Mine didn't come with Kinect.
Oh, you got cheated at it.
I think I did, you know.
Does PlayStation not have something similar?
PlayStation Move or PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
They upped it.
Oh, he's in.
Gotta get your night vision camera out.
Yeah.
Click the right stick, Josh.
Oh, that's...
Because that is the whole game.
As in, just because it was so grainy before that it wasn't as good quality, and now it looks very real.
Yeah. So, over the course of the game, the guy you play as... Oh, was that a jump scare that we all missed? Sorry. This guy loses a finger.
Oh,
Oh.
spoiler. Why? How?
He gets like dismembered by a member of a guy who thinks himself as a doctor. Go in that room, Josh. Papers.
Oh.
Yeah, you made me watch it.
Collected documents. Press right on the dialogue stick and read it.
The dialogue stick.
Dialogue. Oh, shut up. D-pad.
D-pad.
Right on the D-pad, sorry.
Oh yeah, right on the D-pad.
Documents.
That's notes. The Whistleblower. So the Whistleblower was a game that came out after this about how. Well,
That's the next one, isn't it?
well,
second
it's the
one's
prequel.
Whistleblower.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
prequel to this. So it's about the guy who gave you that email. That's the one I've not played.
Go back. Go down. That one.
DBNR.
Billy.
Billy. 2012.
What? 19. Male.
Cool.
Alright.
Carry on. Some blood on the floor.
Oh.
I've seen someone.
They just locked the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen someone speedrun this game. I think that door that gets shut, you have to go in there.
Does this remind you of the visit?
Oh, look.
Oh!
Oh.
It does slightly.
Well, they're crawling underneath.
Of what? Oh, the visit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
For those of you not seen the visit,
I think it's a film I don't know if I can watch again.
Josh will weed his himself.
I
I
didn't.
mean, I didn't find it creepy until that certain point in the film.
Yeah.
So I'm not spoiling it for anyone listening. Where it just makes you rethink everything you've seen, and it suddenly like gives you instant chills.
Yeah.
And then every time,
Oh.
every time I've seen it since,
Get your camera out.
every time I've seen it since, I find it creepier and creepier just because I.
Because you know what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, what happened to them?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm here. Oh.
God.
Ooh. So, Tor, can you see the little gauge in the top right corner?
Yeah.
That's how many batteries Josh has got for his camera. And if he uses it goes out.
Oh.
You like run out of batteries,
Who's this?
and you can't see. It's really helpful when
Oh,
you.
turn left.
He's gone in the door.
Yeah, we go left. What's behind you?
No, nothing.
Just make sure that
Can you
person.
duck?
Is that former President Woodrow Wilson? I like it when the developers put themselves in pictures of these games.
Oh, that's all they developed.
People do.
Pardon?
You're going in the room after him.
Nah.
Jump.
What surprised me how he just suddenly comes out just like that after being in a room.
Oh.
Ooh. This guy looks like the vulture from Spoderman. Oh, it's always about.
Looks like Voldemort.
It's always about God or Jeebus.
Job.
In Jode we trust.
So is that the guy who just runs the place? He's meant to run the. I wasn't sure if he was like. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna see if Josh can escape the asylum next time on Scream Games.
Oh.